What's up, everybody? It's me again, here to do a review on my ceremony setup. I'm currently walking into my storage unit that I keep all of my gear in. And yeah, I just wanted to make a video for you guys and let you know what I rock with the ceremony. One thing about my storage unit that I hate is that these elevators take forever. Feels like you're in here for about three to 4 minutes, and I'm only going up 2 floors. So eventually we will get there. And we're here. My storage unit is all the way in the back. But prior to myself getting my current setup, which I've had for a little over a year, I did a lot of looking into and research, checked out Rick Webb, Bar, and wanted to kind of find what would work for me. Because I didn't, to be honest with you, being a newer DJ, been in this business now for 2 years, I didn't really know a lot about anything. And I came to the decision that I wanted a easy setup, very mobile, for me just to not really worry about it, because I wanted my main attention to be in the main setup, so where I could do my main setup and then just bring everything really quickly to the ceremony. So what I decided was to go battery powered and being able to hook everything up through the speakers. So yeah, we're here. Let me go ahead and open this bad boy up and then we'll get started. All right, so like I said, for me, when I was looking at the ceremony setup, I was looking for mobility and also easy setup and also easy teardown. Because the majority of my focus goes into my main setup, I didn't want to have to worry about this elaborate setup for ceremony. So what I came down to is a battery powered speaker, which is well known, JBL Eon One Compact. And so we've got this, so this is the speaker. I didn't buy this case right away, but I tell you what, I'm glad that I did. The reason I bought it is because it's got, and I'll show you here in a second, it's got different compartments, and also where you can put your microphones, your XLR cables. So everything that I need for the ceremony setup is in here. And prior to myself purchasing this bag, which is about $150, I believe, but prior to this bag, I was using a gym bag, and I just didn't like the look. It didn't look professional. And now I walk into a gig and I'm carrying this, and it just makes me look a little more legit. And also it is a backpack, which is also nice. It's got these straps on the back. So you've got this, and then also this is the stand with the rack. Now I forget what this is called. I'll put it in the description. But this is, man, I think it was $25. Don't quote me on that, but it was something under $50 for this rack. And basically, it just, it just latches on the tripod here. So I've just got a very generic tripod that I use here. I think it was one of the first tripods that I used. I don't even see a brand on it. Yeah, it's Pile. And so essentially I just bring this, and this is my ceremony setup. So speaker goes here, obviously, and then what I put on this rack here on the shelf is my Shure microphone receiver, and then also either my phone or my iPad. Typically I'm using the iPad straight up XLR into the system. I was using the Bluetooth for a little bit, and I was watching a DJ Too Legit, and he was talking about the dangers of using Bluetooth. And when he was talking, I said, no man, I've done it like 30 times and I've never had any issue. Well, probably 5 weddings after I watched that video, I had an issue. There was just so much interference going on. There was a live band at that venue, and I got by. It was okay, but it very noticeable to me that it was having some issues. So from that point on, I go straight XLR into the speaker here. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the JBL Eon One Compact, and this is the case that is specifically for the speaker. There might be other cases for the speaker, but this is the one specifically for that. Kind of got to clean it. This was under a tree. My last wedding. Here's a pine needle, but yeah, very easy. Comes right here. So the JBL One Compact. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the technical side. I know DJ Rick Webb posted a video about 3 years ago, and he went into the specifics. So check that video out. Shout out to Rick Webb. So how I utilize this is I use both XLRs hookups. One for my phone or iPad, and then the other one for the handheld for my Shure receiver. Also, I use the adapter here so I can get power to the receiver, and so I don't have to plug in or anything, which comes in handy because there are several locations that don't have power hookup, or you would have to run some cords to do that. But it's also just another thing I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about hooking up to any kind of power or anything that that would add to my hookup, so, or my setup, sorry. I would not use this for anything other than my ceremony. I would not use this for a main setup. I have used this for cocktail hour in a very small room. That would be a good usage for that, but I would not use this for anything other than light music and also using it as a PA system. The bass is not that great. It can't handle a lot of thumping at all. I have seen DJs post some YouTube videos talking about how they have 2 of these and they use these for their main setups. I would never do that, but it is good for how I utilize it, which is mainly for the ceremony setup. I've used it one time for cocktail, and like I said, it was in a smaller room and a very small group of people. So it worked out good. It was really background music. But anywho, so yeah, this is JBL Eon One Compact, and like I said, I didn't want to do a lot of technical side to it. I will say one thing to add: it does have an app, which I do utilize, where you can control the mixing as far as the audio for the microphone and also for the music. So this is my Shure receiver. I will put the exact one that I have in the description for you guys. It kind of escapes me for right now, but it is I can hook up a 2 handhelds, or in my current state, I use a handheld, and then I also use a lapel. I don't use the lapel often. If I had a choice, I would only use the handheld, and I don't really throw out the lapel unless they specifically ask for it. If it is a windy day, I don't use the lapel. I just use the handheld. All right, so this is my adapter that goes in the back of the JBL speaker and just hooks up into the Shure microphone receiver, and it gives it power. So I think one day I will do a review of this specific receiver, but Shure is a great brand. I mean, it's a really good receiver. There are a few things that I don't like about it, and I'll get into that on another video. One of the things is that it doesn't have auto scan. You have to like manually scan it and figure out which frequency works best. So essentially I just use a shorter XLR cable, and it hooks right up into it, and And then I also have, here's the power cable for it. And then I use an XLR cable to either my iPhone or my iPad. Like I said, I don't use Bluetooth anymore. So it's got these neat pouches in. This is where I keep my microphones, and then also I keep my lapel as well in here. So we've got the lapel and the microphone, and let's see if I can show you the, so yeah, it just goes into the sides here, which is fantastic. So again, this bag specifically, I absolutely love. One of my better purchases when it comes to organization. I absolutely love it, and keeps everything together, organized, and also is such a professional look. All right, so here's what it looks like all together. Very easy to put together, and like I said, it's very easy to tear apart. Oh, I left the plug in there, but it's very easy to tear apart. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take everything out just so I can show you. So I usually use this the shelf on the speaker stand, and so that way it's there, right? So set up the speaker stand, put the speaker on it. I usually have this higher, as high as it can go, and just so the receiver can sit above everybody. Take the receiver and take the adapter. You're gonna hook it up, and then take the XLR cable, and you're gonna hook up that, and then you're ready to go. From that point, I would just connect the JBL app to the speaker, and just make sure that my levels are good, and I would do test run just to make sure that everything is in working order. So not really a product review, but more of me just showing you my setup for ceremonies. Hope this helps you, for those that are looking for a new setup, or for those that are just getting in the business and looking for their first setup. I hope this helps you. If it's not the JBL Eon One Compact, hey, there are so many other options, but I would push you towards getting a battery-powered speaker for your ceremony. You're gonna thank me. There are affordable ones out there. The Mackie Thump Go. I'm probably eventually going to get the eVerse 8 or the 12. Looking to the 12, but you're talking about $1,000 just for that. But I'm looking for a mobile speaker that I could utilize a little more than just the ceremony as well. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribed, hey man, do me a favor, hit that subscribe, that like, give me a follow. And we'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care. See ya.